Yo, this is Deontay the Bronx Bummer Wild, the WBC heavyweight champion of the world. And I'd like to give a big shout out to CJ Goodfella, Sports TV. Bomb Squad, baby.
Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. 100% all natural products from lotions, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, and much, much more. Use the promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Tell them your boy CJ Goodfella sent you. Get 18% off. We out. All right, man. We back. Goodfella Sports TV. We in the building. Appreciate the love, support. Up early. Knocking out a couple videos, man. And, yeah, let's talk a little bit about some top-ranked news about what's going on between 126 and 130. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. And let's start off here. Shakur Stevenson will be vacating, moving up to the 130 pounds. His 126 pound featherweight belt will be going back into the top ranked rotation, as we usually know the belt does, especially at that weight. It's either Golden Boy and top rank for, usually most of the WBO belts in boxing. But yeah, he's moving up, and people saying that he ducked Josh Warrington, and it's just like in boxing at this point, when they can't hurt you with the truth, they start telling lies. Like it's crazy, dude. Like Premier Boxing Champions got like the worst fan base I ever seen in boxing. Don King didn't have a huge fan base, and Bob didn't have a huge fan base, and like they will just start telling lies about nothing. They don't want to see the best fights. They don't like Shakur and Terrence because they signed with Top Rank, and don't even know the full story behind that. Mayweather didn't even show proof of funds, so that's why Shakur went to Top Rank. And people said, well, Shakur hit that girl in Miami. Well, shit happens. You know what I'm saying? Everybody act like they so perfect. So then Tank just take the mother of his child and this gorilla Donkey Kong her, when in the locker room. So come on, you got to call a spade, but you know how it is, man. Only how most Premier Boxing Champion fan bases is going be another fighter's fan bases if the Mexican people, the Latino people, I like Canelo, I like, I like this Latino over here, whatever the situation may be. So, I mean, that is what it is. I rock with Shakur because Shakur, the skill set, he can fight, and I think he walking like he talking. We know Josh Warrington didn't want to fight. He lost to Kid Galahad. Kid Galahad also sent a post a few months ago saying that they both got ducked. I'll post that on the screen too. So what Shakur plan gonna be is this, all right? Shakur plan is gonna be he's gonna move up to 30 and wait till Jamil here and drop his WBO belt. So that means that I'm not sure if they'll think about doing a JoJo Diaz fight. If he get past Tevin Farmer, I'm not sure. I know he called out Leo Santa Cruz. We know that's not happening. Even if Tank do move up and give up the Super WBA belt, we know Al Heyman probably going to try to get Colbert that shot. By the way, Colbert had an opportunity to fight Jason Velez. Jason Velez, I think he fought Ryan Garcia. He said he went to he's going to fight Oscar Valdez this month. He said that PBC never showed him a proof of a contract. They just had a handshake agreement, and when Top Rank came with an Oscar Valdez offer, he went for it because it was the short money. So, and also Valdez is he got more name recognition in boxing. So you can't knock Jason Velez for that. And then you got the WBC Miguel Burchett. He don't want to fight no black fighters. I felt that he would probably, pretty much easily beat Jamil Herring, but he don't believe it. But there's a common opponent. The one guy that Jamil Herring beat knocked out Miguel Burchett. So I'm not sure exactly why Miguel Burchett don't want to do that fade, man. I thought he'd win, but maybe he feel like he got problems with taller fighters because the one guy that beat him and knocked him out was a taller fighter. So, that is what it is from that standpoint. So, basically, they're going to wait for Jamil Herring to move back up to 35 pounds. And then, Shakur going to go for the WBO belt, which is pretty much, some fair to him because they can easily give him a crack at Miguel Burchett, Valdez winner. But we know Valdez fled 126 to get away from Shakur Stevenson. This is what I'm saying. It don't matter, as far as my black fighters, my black fight fan bases, you know what I mean? It don't matter as far as, how can I say it? It doesn't matter what company, these black fighters is on. They all getting treated the same. Bob will go out his way and make sure, Lomachenko get to fight for a vacant belt while having two belts. but he'll treat T. Crawford like that. He'll make Shakur keep going for the WBO. He won't make Burchett fight Shakur. He won't make Burchett fight Jamel Herring. But they'll make these brothers fight who they want them to fight. You know what I'm saying? And the brothers got to do it. Or he'd put them on the shelf like he did Nicholas Walters. Or he put these stories out in the media, how they did this, that, and the third. And the same thing with PBC. You know what I'm saying? Earl Spence been one, Sean Porter, Danny Garcia, Keith Thurman for years. And look at him. You know, years down the line, he's just not starting to get them. They didn't force them to do that. But they'll force you to face certain Latino fighters. You know, and that's all companies right there, man, especially in America. But Shakur going to have to wait for a title shot, and it's sad that, you know, dudes want to fight the best, but it's not mutual. So it takes two to dance. And right now in boxing, it's a rarity that you see a Tyson Fury and a Deontay Wilder, you know, lock in and fight 2 or 3 times. You feel what I'm saying? Or lock in and fight once. It's rare. I mean, you look at Benavidez and Plant. You know, Benavidez want to wait. Plant want to fight. It's hard. You can have all that. That's why one of the reasons why boxing is a sport that, you know, most people don't pursue no more is because you go through the amateur system and it's corrupt. And the professional system corrupt too. So you can want to fight the best and be the best all you want to, but politics, you know, and other fighters, they can dish it not to want to fight the best. Boxing is a nickel and dime system. These dudes are rather nickel and dime it than go for the whole gusto, go for the whole dollar. They're rather nickel and dime, nickel and dime, nickel and dime, nickel and dime. And what I mean by that, they'd rather just tune up, take the small fight. And by the time they step up to a real championship level fight, you know, they lose because they ain't really got that experience. But also I guess they waiting for Jamel Herring to move up to 35. Now I'm not sure exactly when that can and when that will happen. But I do hear that that's basically what they want to do for Shakur Stevenson, is to get that WBO belt for Jamel Herring. So Jamel Herring and Shakur Stevenson, that probably won't happen. All right. So other than that, you got Isaac Dogboe and Carl Frampton. Carl Frampton coming back August 15th. Also heard Dogboe. So I'm not sure for August 15th, but that's a fight that they may want to do. Dogboe and Carl Frampton. So that's a fight that they thinking about right now. It's a good fight. My whole thing is Dogboe. He fought, I think, Jesse at 122, right? So if he is moving to 126, you know, where is him and Frampton gonna fight? Is he gonna move up to 130? Because I know Frampton was having some issues moving up to, moving up at 26, or Frampton moved down. Not sure. I think it's a good fight, but I thought they was kind of pretty much trying to do Frampton and Herring, and maybe the international situation is stopping them from doing that. I think Dogboe stay in the UK or something like that, or he based out of there or something like that. I know he became priest or something like that, but I think he based out of there, so maybe that's why they're talking about doing that. But that's a good fight. You know, Frampton, I remember his PBC debut, Frampton got floored like 3 or 4 times by a guy that ended up getting killed by the Mexican cartel. So one of my Mexican homies told me that, and I was like, damn, what happened to that dude? That dude had a good showing versus Frampton. Ended up getting killed. So yeah, you know, Frampton ain't got the best chin at all. That's why I don't respect, you know, was it Leo that fought him like 2 or 3 times? That's why I don't respect Leo Santa Cruz, bro. You know what I'm saying? I think he fought Frampton. I can't remember. Was it Frampton he fought? I think it was. Yeah, he fought Frampton once. I think Frampton got him. Then they fought again. He got Frampton. Then he didn't want to do the trilogy. Talking about my father. He can't, you know, get citizenship into the UK. I guess Frampton wanted to come to America. He wouldn't do it again. So I think that's when Carl Frampton stopped messing with Al Heyman. And pretty much Frank Warren kind of, you know, formed a partnership with Bob after that too. So I don't know if that had anything to do with that, but that's something they're talking about. That's to be the better fight they ever shown, the best fight they ever shown. I'd rather see Dogboe, I call him Dogboe, versus Frampton than Frampton versus Herring. I think Frampton might, you know, edge Herring. I mean, you know, I think he do. I think he, you know, but he's small too, man. So Herring gonna be tough. I think Herring is a southpaw, so that can go either way. But other than that, I heard Emmanuel Navarrete will be, obviously he's moving up. He vacated his 126-pound belt. And I'll talk about that in a minute. He vacated that belt, so now he'll be going up to fight Jesse Magdaleno for the 130-pound WBO belt. So I know a lot of people looking forward to seeing that fight. So yeah, excuse me. Yeah, Emmanuel Navarrete will be taking on Jesse Magdaleno. Should be a good fight. Emmanuel Navarrete vacated his 126-pound WBO. Magdaleno, he left a lot to be desired in his last fight in a top rank, restart fights in June. I felt that he could have stopped the guy that he was fighting, but he had the power at 26. He had the speed, just didn't have the confidence. So I think it's the end of the road for Jesse. I think Vacates is going she stopped Jesse. Shouldn't even be a tough fight. Jesse just didn't have no confidence, no heart versus C-level opponent. So Navarrete should go on and become a two-time, two-division world champion. I just don't have no doubt in my mind. I remember Jesse got banged out his frame by Isaac Dogboe, and I expect Navarrete to do the same. I expect him to just beat Jesse ass, up and down, all around from post to post. Jesse ain't got no heart, no aggressiveness. He got power, he got skills, but Navarrete should do it. I know he is the guy coming up in weight, but Jesse just not came up to 26 himself not too long ago. So expect Navarrete to beat his ass. And even make a stronger case for why he's still on my pound for pound list. People say, "Oh, he did this, he ain't did that." A lot of these fighters ain't did nothing. Y'all praise Golovkin, and he been in the game how long? His best win is versus Danny Jacobs. Stop it. Y'all praise some of these dudes and say why this dude should be on the list, and why that guy should be on the list. And Mikey don't deserve to be on that list. Juan Estrada deserve to be on the list more than Mikey. But also Stephen Fulton and Angelo Lee will be fighting for Navarrete's vacant WBC belt. So Angelo Lee is a Mayweather promotion fighter. Stephen Fulton is probably going to be heavily favored to win that fight because most of the people haven't seen Angelo Lee, but I heard Angelo Lee is pretty good. I watched a little bit of film. Should be an interesting fight. So that's what they doing for the WBO belt. So that's a rarity you see two Premier Boxing Champion affiliated fighters fighting for the WBO belt. So some good fights going down in the smaller weight classes. I'm excited about, especially the prospect of Frampton and Dogboe. I'm excited about also Navarrete and Jesse, and then Fulton and Angelo Lee. I think it may be the best fight between the three, in my opinion. They'll be fighting at the Mohegan Sun up there in Connecticut. That's the East Coast venue that Showtime will be doing a fanless fights at, and the West Coast venue will be at the Fox Studios in LA. So, hey, let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. You can always find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. All the links in the description. If you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request, want to make a donation, just make sure you subscribe, comment, thumbs up the video. If you thumbs down the video, let me know why. You can DM me, or you can leave it in the comment section. But, yeah, share the video is the best way if you've done all that. Cash App, PayPal, description, one time for the one time. Let me know what you guys think we done.